This is Jackie Helby, and I'm here with Nora El-Khouri Spencer, who is the founder and CEO of a fabulous nonprofit called Hope Renovations. And she's going to tell us all about it. Hi, Nora. Thank you so much for making time to meet with me.
Thanks, Jackie. I'm delighted to do so.
So tell us about your organization. It's sort of twofold, and both folds are wonderful. So have at
Thank you.
it.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. There's not another organization like us in the whole country that we've been able to find. So, Hope Renovations has two programs that kind of run side by side, but they're connected in the middle. One of them is our women's trades training program. So we actually train unemployed and underemployed women in the skills that they would need to be able to go out into the construction trades and find living wage jobs so that they can support themselves, their families, and have a good sustainable career path.
Now, what made you decide to go after that particular? Was there a revelation?
An epiphany.
Yeah.
I had always had an interest in the trades. Well, not always. I wasn't handy growing up, and I didn't have handy parents. But I actually went to work for Lowe's corporate headquarters early in my career, and we had an employee discount that was really good. And I realized you can learn how to do things and not have to pay people to do things for you. So I started using that employee discount, buying my own tools, and just learning how to do stuff myself. Over the years, I got into remodeling, so I did some remodeling on the side. And it always bugged me that I never saw women. I was down in the Charlotte area, and I never saw a single woman with all the contractors I used and all the remodeling that I did. So when I got to Chapel Hill to go back to graduate school for a master in social work, I decided to take that interest and combine it with my HR background. So I spent my day job was corporate human resources. I was in recruiting and workforce development for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
And I decided to put those two things together and create a training program that would get more women into the trades and help them get out of the low-wage job cycle that a lot of women end up in,
Right.
And get into a great career that typically does pay living wages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Now tell us about the other side that's really great too.
Yeah. So the other piece of what we do is our construction program. We have an all-female crew that goes out into the community, and they do repairs and renovations primarily for older adults and adults with disabilities who want to age in place. So the work we do is anything from a small project like installing some grab bars to a bigger project like a bathroom remodel where you convert a tub to a shower so that someone can more easily get in and out of the bath.
Mm-hmm.
We do all of our work on a sliding scale. So folks at the lower end of the sliding scale pay nothing or almost nothing, whereas folks at the upper end of the scale, we actually make some revenue from their job, and that's our sustainability model. The revenue we make from those jobs goes back into the jobs that we do for the lower income folks. And then the way those two programs come together, which is really unique, is our trainees, while they're in our training program, they get to go out on the job site with our crew and get their hands dirty and practice their new skills and learn a thing or two on the job site.
Well, that's so great. Now, your office is based here in Carrboro. Is that where is it Orange County? Is it a larger area or?
Yeah, we, so for our training program, we accept women from all of the Triangle counties. As long as they can get to us, then they're welcome to apply for our program.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of the women in our program are from Orange and Durham County just because of proximity.
Mm-hmm.
For our aging in place work, at first we were pretty much all over the Triangle, but the construction industry in general is nuts right now, and it's no different for us. There's just so much work, and we have a fairly small crew. So until we can hire some more folks and double the size of our crew, we're really doing like Orange and Durham County and into Chatham County, but that's about our range right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good because I'm sure there's plenty of people right here that need your services. And I think it's a great thing when people focus on the area that
Right.
they're in.
Right.
Now, if somebody wants to become involved with your organization, how do they go about that?
Yeah, there's a few different ways. We're always looking on the training program side for folks who have some expertise to share, particularly if they're women who are in the trades or have worked in the trades. One of the things that we try to do a lot of is let the women in our program see other women who are doing it. The phrase we always say is, if you can't see it, you can't be it. So seeing women who do this work, who have done this work, is really impactful for our trainees. So anyone who has that experience, we welcome them to get in touch with us. We'd love to have them come talk or come to one of our events that we have. For the construction program, most of the volunteers we've used up to this point have been skilled volunteers, and the reason for that is because COVID has kind of kept us pretty small. It's hard to have a bunch of volunteers.
You're only a year old, right? You
that's
just
right.
had your first birthday.
That's right. Our first birthday was yesterday, so
congratulations on that. And you survived through COVID, so you can survive through. You will thrive at this point, right?
Yeah, we don't know what non-COVID life is like, because we came about during COVID, so it can't be any harder.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, so if somebody has a project they want done, how does that work?
The best thing to do is, if you go to our website, there's a form that you can fill out.
And the website is?
The website's hoperenovations.org.
Okay.
And so if you go to hoperenovations.org, you can fill out the form. It goes straight to Janelle, our operations manager, and then she would be in touch with you to find out what your needs are, and we would go from there.
Mm-hmm. Now, the other thing that I wanted to ask you is if people want to donate to your organization. Same thing?
We would love that. Yeah, so, there's a donate button, big and blue, right on our website. You can click that if you want to do an online donation. Our mailing address is listed on the website too, if you prefer to send a check. And then sometimes we like to take in-kind donations, so kind of along the same lines as Habitat for Humanity's Restore.
Oh, okay.
The difference is we typically, the donations, the in-kind donations, need to be unused. So if you have leftover materials from a project, or leftover fixtures that you didn't use in a remodel, we can certainly use those in other people's homes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always interested in those as well.
Do you have, is there any sort of an age limit on your aging in place?
Not at all. Well, so there's a floor, 55 plus is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've had customers 55. I think our oldest customer was 97.
Wow.
Yeah, so we see it all.
Well, everything that you're doing is so great, and I wish you continued success, and I know that you're going to be successful because the whole concept is just amazing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we've been so thrilled with the support that we've received from the community, and particularly from Carrboro, and we're really looking forward to seeing what the future brings. It's going to be fun.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jackie.